Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I am here today. I have literally just got home from the pool. I need to go and have a shower, but I wanted to get this video started first because today I am doing my next memory frame for our travels, and today I'm going to be doing the Australia one. It's going to be a little bit of a mix between stuff we did and saw on our holiday and then stuff from like us living here. So the very first step, if you watched my last video doing these, I know it was a really long time ago, but you girls been procrastinating, was I pulled out, obviously this will come out because I've got the same frame as last time, so I pulled these out and then I glued in a bit of like a cork background so that I can like stick things like pins and stuff into it. So I'm gonna get that done right now so that hopefully when I go and have a shower, wash my hair, blah 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 blah, adult things, come back, it should be dry and we can kick into it, right? That's my thought anyway. Now I know last time, I think I tried this like PVA terrain glue I have, and then I ended up super gluing at least the edges. That's what I remember doing anyway. So we're probably gonna do the same thing this time. I'm gonna start by putting the PVA glue down, and then I'll weight it down as much as I can, and then I'll come back in about an hour or so, and hopefully she'll be good to go, or fairly good to go. It's not super hot today, and usually I like it when it's super hot when I'm doing like gluing and painting and stuff like that because it makes things dry a lot faster, but we'll see how we go. I'm just popping the frame pieces out of this for now. I'm going to keep them just in case because you never know, I might need them. And then I'm going to go and get, wow, this is dusty. I might have to give this a clean because it's been, oh yeah, it's been sitting for a while. My cats are being absolute savages today. So if you hear any roughhousing or cats fighting or, I don't know, suspicious noises, it's just my little ferals. I'm just going to cut these like as close as I can. Oh, these scissors are good. Where was I hiding these? Oh, one more. I think last time I just ripped them out, didn't I? Dunno, but that worked. Got me first lot of rubbish. And then I'm just going to go straight in. Just going to get all this crap out of here. Right, this is another one of those projects. Every time I do a project I say this, but you guys never really get to see the full effect of what's going on here. I just remember last time it didn't really stick very well, and I think I put the glue on this, so I'm kind of just going straight in this time. Oh, this is ever so slightly too long. So I'm gonna, whoa, relax. I'm gonna go in and cut maybe like an inch or two, 1.5. I don't know, I'm eyeballing it, I'm not measuring. As you guys probably know, if you've seen any of my videos talking about it, I'm no buy on craft supplies at the moment. So we're using what we've got, and that's fine, but it's still too long. And it's fine, but it does mean that like there might be some strange decisions made because I don't have what I would like to have for this. But it's also a little bit exciting because things like this is the end of this roll of cork. So that's another thing I've gotten rid of. So I'm basically just doing it to encourage my, is that still too long? Bruh. Wow, it's fucking in there now. It's like a centimetre too long. Just break it with my nail like a Neanderthal. You're not going to see it anyway. I am allowed to buy art supplies if I'm actually using stuff up. So the reason that I am no buy on them is because I'm chronic at just buying stuff and then letting it sit around. So okay, it was longer than I thought. It's just sliding around. So far I have used 2 tubes of super glue and then this like end of the roll of cork, And then I'm hoping today, obviously I'm going to be using a lot of the things I've gathered, which is going to remove a lot of the clutter. So it'll help me see what I've got left. I know there's some things in there that I want to get rid of because I maybe used them on a project and I know I'm not going to use them again, or I got them for a project and I just really don't like them. I'm just going to find something really heavy to weigh this down. And then I missed a bit, hold on. I do have another roll of this cork stuff, and that is because I want to use it for the next lot of frames I do, because obviously I've done Rarotonga. This is Australia, then I need to do New Zealand and Japan. And Rarotonga and Australia have matching frames. And then when I'm ready, I'll get New Zealand and Japan matching frames. And that's how I'm going to do it. So I'll be doing them like 2 at a time, essentially. And each 2 will match. They'll all have a pair. So I'm already kind of pre-prepped. And this is my problem. It's why I have too many art supplies, because I think into the future, buy things for the future, even though I'm probably not going to do these ones for like 6 months, 8 months, and I've already had this for 6 months, so your girl has problems. This is the situation I came up with. I've got a very dusty candle, some tins and some books holding that down, and then I've gone and pulled out everything that I'm going to need to put it all together, and then this is my little rubbish pile. So this was just the backing, the cork, and then these were what I was talking about. I brought a mixed pack of like purple, pink, blue, and then white shells. Now I used most of the white shells in the Rarotongan frame, and then I've got 3 for this one, and I've left 3 for the New Zealand one as well. So rationed them out pretty well, although I have seen some prettier fake shells that I might go and buy. I'm not quite sure yet, but the blue, pink, and purple really don't, like I used a couple of them in the Rarotongan one, and I just don't really like it. So I'm gonna throw them away, which sucks, but I mean, they're just taking up space here, and one of the whole points of this, like, no buy is to also declutter, and I know I'm not going to use them. I don't know anyone I can give them to. No. So yeah, I'm basically just going to clean up a little bit. Everything is all prepped, and I'm just waiting for things to dry. I'm going to go take a shower, get changed, do some adult things, and when we come back, we will be ready to get right into it. Okay, I am back feeling slightly more human. My hair's still a little bit wet, so I haven't brushed it or done anything with it yet because I'm just waiting for it to dry. It's fine. I have started on... oh no, it's stuck to the paper. I've started on the little centerpiece. It's still a little bit wet and glossy, so I'm just going to let that sit. Yeah, cool, I already have paint on myself. For a few more minutes. And then we're going to do the Australian flag. So I'm going to do it similar to the Rarotongan flag, where the Union Jack, because obviously this is square and not rectangle, the Union Jack will be in one corner, and then the other side will take up the Southern Cross, which is the 4 main 7-pointed stars, and then the tiny little 5-pointed star, and then below the Union Jack is the 7-pointed Commonwealth star. So I'm going to pop that on there. It's going to take some time, but the reason that I do this first is because in between all the painting and drying, I can work on this. Now, this is drying very slowly but surely. I've got a couple of air bubbles on this side here, obviously where all the cans and things are, so I think I probably am going to put like a little bit of hot glue around the edge or something like that just to hold it in, but I'm so excited to get just into this part of it, so I'm going to speed through the painting as soon as it is ready. I'm going to do it all white first this time, because last time I painted the Union Jack, I put the red on first and you just couldn't see it very well. So we're going to paint it all white, and then I'll pop the red on top, and hopefully it like pops out a little bit more. Fingers crossed, that's my thought anyway. I mean, it's not the best Union Jack I've ever seen, but it's there. Pretty sure this is what happened last time, and I'm already thinking about the fact that I have to paint another one of these at some point in the future. Maybe the third try it will look okay. I don't know if you guys remember how much trouble I had getting the like circle of stars on the Rarotongan flag to look half decent. But these are 7-point stars that I have to paint. And they're the ugliest motherfucking things I've ever seen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of want to just do like 5-point stars, because then they won't look like shit, but then the flag won't be accurate. It's not going to be accurate anyway, but just don't look too close, alright? Don't look too close. Okay, so flag is drying. Frame is dry, I'm just gonna have faith that this glue is enough, and I'll cry if anything happens to it. I am kind of tempted to just put like a bead of hot glue around like in the corners or something, but if I pull up the corners to do it, I think it's just gonna pull up the rest of the glue. So it seems to be holding. It does not. That was a lie. I'm gonna do the hot glue around the edges. BRB. You know, now I actually do remember that I put hot glue on the other one, because when I was like stabbed the pins in to hold stuff on, I remember sticking it into hot glue and it just not really, not working, but like being a pain in the ass. Okay, I'm back. I put glue underneath all the corners and along all the edges, so she's looking a little bit rough, but it's all going to be covered anyway, so I don't really care. I'm going to start putting things in. I'm going to start with the paper items first, because, oh, bruh. They're the items that are going to cover, obviously. Duh. What have we got here? We've got a postcard from Great Keppel Island from our trip that we took there, and then we've also got a plane ticket. This isn't the plane ticket from like our holiday or from when we moved. I would have preferred to have either of them, but it's a plane ticket from Auckland to Brisbane, and I'm like, honestly, good enough. It works. And then I've got a couple of Polaroids of the first place that we lived while we're here, if I can get it off the glass. Not going to show you them too closely, because obviously it's where I live. I don't need any of you fuckers finding that out. Although, maybe it won't be by the time this video goes up. Do with that information what you will. I'm just going to start placing things in. And then, oh, actually I have to keep in mind that the nameplate goes in the middle. And it's dry enough that I can kind of place it there now. So, this is the part that takes the longest. Other things that I'm popping in, I have this scrunchie that Mark brought me while we were on our holiday here, and I was going to just put it up in this top corner, but that's where it is in the Rarotonga frame, and I don't want them all to go in the exact same spot, so I might pop it down here. Hold on, I'll rearrange. This is why it takes the longest. Couple other things. Oh, hey, there's Mark.
Yo.
Couple other things I have to go in here are like Bundaberg drink tabs, which I know is a little bit weird, but one of the things we did on our holiday was we went to the Bundaberg factory, so I figured I'd pop some of them in. Obviously these aren't from the drinks we got from there. These are ones that I had like a month ago. So I'm gonna place them, maybe hang them or something in here. And then I've got, like I said earlier, I've got a couple of shells. Literally only a couple. So I'm basically just filling gaps to cover up that background. That's kind of pretty. I've got this little Wolverine. He's a Lego Wolverine. Mark brought him for me at my first ever Capricorn that we went to, so I'm going to just stand him in the bottom. I'm going to put him over to the side because I'll probably just get some blue tack and like tack him in there. And then I've kind of just got like pins and stuff mostly. I'll do a little bit of placing and then circle back in a second to see how I feel about it all. So one of the things I'm putting in there is this little mini keychain pop of Steve Irwin with a crocodile, and I did buy this at Australia Zoo when we were on holiday, and I have never taken it out of the box because I was too afraid to use it in case it got damaged, and then I thought the best place to put it is here so that I can keep it forever. But he's way too like deep to put in the frame, so I'm gonna have to unbox him and just pray that his big ass head fits. I'm gonna hang on to the box, and if it doesn't fit, it's going straight back in here. Oh, don't rip. Okay. Oh, he's so cute. I'm gonna do the test to see if he fits. Someone doesn't. Oh, it's Wolverine. Hey, success. Okay, Wolverine's a different problem. We'll figure him out in a minute. I've taken some stuff out because it feels like there's just some quite big blank spots, so I'm gonna put the ticket into two parts and use it to clean up like a few really open areas. And then I did just go and harass my cats to take a couple of Polaroids because Did they come on holiday with us? No, but they do live here with us. So I thought, since we're lacking in the photograph department... Oh, please don't rip. Oh, Jesus. I figured they were the cutest things and the easiest things that I could find something of to feature, you know? So I'm still stuck here, piecing things together, slowly but surely. This is always the part that takes the longest because I'm so indecisive. But I did get this really good photo of chicken. My love, I need your artistic vision.
Well, I mean, I can try, but I'm not the most artistic person. I'm autistic, not artistic.
Alright, I found a layout that I like. I'm not going to show you guys because I want to do like the grand reveal, but now is the time where I start pinning and gluing and trying to get everything to stay in place. So wish me luck. You're going to sit here. Hopefully that doesn't give too much away. Trying to decide if it does or not. It's fine, you're going to see it at the end anyway. This is the part where I put music in it. That's what it sounded like.
You watch too many fucking true crime docos.
I was literally watching one when you got home.
I'm not even surprised.
Art thou judging me?
No, but thou is feeling it.
Mr. Krabs.
Hey, they removed those fucking rocks. When did that happen? Dirty bastards.
Dirty boy.
Dirty pig.
Dirty pig. Okay, I'm gonna wait and tip it up and just see how everything lies, because there are a few things that I've stuck in a tiny bit dodgily. Okay, are we ready? It is finished. The glass needs a little bit of a clean, but I will do that at a time that's not now. I'm not sure if it's the inside or the outside, but I'm pretty sure it's the outside. Anyway, I'm gonna show it to you. Hopefully you like it. I like it. There are a few things in there that I didn't mention. I know you can never see it properly with the glass on anyway, but let me open it up and give you a quick little tour. Don't drop it. Is it gonna focus? There we go. This is it. This is everything. Up the top there, I added our bracelets from when we went to Smoked, like literally 2-3 weeks ago. I forgot I saved them to add them in there, and they filled a hole that I was having trouble filling. Also, just below it is a snake keychain that my mum got for us when she went to Perth Zoo when she came for her big birthday trip. And then I don't know if there's much else that I didn't mention about putting in there. Probably just things like the currency, and I took a couple extra liberties, I guess you could say. I've got the Australia letters on as well. I had to use a different glue. Last time I used super glue. Now, while that was good because it dried really quick, it was also bad because it dried really quick. And I kind of put the letters in places that I didn't like.
What did you just do?
There's a pin sticking out the back and it tried to kill me. Also, how was I hench enough to stab it through the entire back? It's fine, it's whatever. I'm not fixing it, it can stay there. I'm going to go and hang it up on the wall in a second next to the Rarotongan one. And then that's this little pair finished. I'm very happy with this one. I had to get Mark to come and look at it a little bit. And then, yeah, I grabbed a few extra things from around the house just because I thought I had a bit more than what I did. And I wanted a little bit more texture around the frames. So I'm glad that I remembered the wristbands because I had like this big long strip at the top that was just empty and I couldn't figure out what to do with it, so problem solved. Yeah, I like this one a lot better than the Rarotonga one. I used a different glue so I could move the letters around and they seem to be sticking okay. It still dried relatively fast, and I think it's just one of those things that I learn as I go, and I do have 2 more of these frames that I'm going to have to make fairly soon, so I think they're just going to get better and better. I'm going to try for the next frames to maybe not do black. I might go with like a different colour or theme so that there's a little bit of variance in them, but yeah, I'm really happy with this. I'm going to go and put it on the wall. Maybe I'll show you. I don't think you really care, I mean it's just going on the wall. Alrighty, this is how we're looking, and this is kind of the vibe that I want to go with. Like eventually I'd have 2, and then 2 above it, 2 next to it, and then like in a big long line. But yeah, this is how they look. This is our Raro one, and this is our Aussie one. I don't think the flag came out terrible. 7-point stars are very hard to do, but honestly I'm pretty happy with the effort. And I think they match and they look really cute, and I eyeballed hanging that with Mark as my witness. That was first try, and honestly, it's close enough for me. I'm happy with that. Anyway guys, thank you very much for hanging out with me for another video. I'm glad that that's finally done, because that's one of those things that has been on my to-do list for a really long time. If you didn't see the video where I made the Rarotonga frame, please go and watch that video. It will be in the same playlist that this one is in, somewhere, probably a really long time ago. If you want to leave me any comments on how I could do better, or anything that I could put in my New Zealand frame, because I'm struggling to find things for that one, let me know down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and if you want more, I post every Sunday at 7 AM Brisbane time. I cannot speak as of current. I post every Sunday at 7 AM Brisbane time, and I would love to see you there next week. So, yeah, be there if you want to. I don't know. It's dusty in here, my hay fever's killing me. I'll see you next week. Bye.